Good evening, welcome back. This is the second part of kind of that roster focus that I was doing, where we just did one for Brainkill. Now we have one for Steelwheelz. He's coming from the Senate Naboo, and he's been a long-term player that's been a little bit more casual and wanted to get a little bit of advice on what to do. Obviously, I'm seeing some good relics, so that's nice. All right. 12, 10, 16, 18. This is pretty solid. It looks like you're about ready to get a relic on crew, which is nice. Let's look at some of the key teams and see what he's got going on here. All right, he's got his Malik dialed in. He's got relics on his Jedi Revan, so that's dialed in. He's got relic on CLS, but not on Han and Chewie, but still, that's a decent move in the right direction. He's got Padme and Kenobi and Anakin and Ahsoka. Once again, excellent. It's good use of relics right there. I'm not seeing any relics that I don't like. Obviously, Vader with his new abilities and Jango and stuff are pretty sick. Oh, I was thinking he has the 2 Zetas. I was like, he's got to have Merciless. No. But yeah, like Django's incredible at a relic. Bosky's great at relic. Gearing wise, not really seeing anything I dislike. Ooh, that's a weird. Ooh. That's. I don't like that. I don't like placing a finisher first unless I'm genuinely gonna focus on somebody. I'm just looking around. Did I see any other errant ones? Like, because that's a strange finisher to place. That could be very much useful somewhere else. I mean, I like Zalbar, but unless you're literally going to plan on getting him up, I wouldn't do that. And it's always been a bit of pet peeve of mine to like partially develop people unless I'm working on them immediately. Like we just leave 5 pieces here and just leave them at G9. I genuinely don't like that. I don't think that's good use of gear for me. That's just my little thing. But other than that, I don't see a lot of like flabby characters that I wouldn't get. I mean, obviously you've been playing a long time, so you've got your Leia and Lumi and stuff like that. That makes perfect sense. Looks like you've got some work happening on your clones. Let's have a look. Okay. Those are kind of underway. I want to see what else is going on with the bounty hunters. I mean, that's a fun little team right there with that Jango. Love Jango. It's one of those guys I really wish I had myself. I mean, that's a solid Empire team right there. Let's see. I know you've got Ewoks done. I think you have C-3PO. I think I saw that. Okay, you've got some gearing going on here. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, there's C3, there's R2. Qui-Gon. Yeah, it's like, you know it's an older account when you got the Qui-Gon rocking there. Alright, Padme looks good. See, I know you've got some Geos, yeah. Let's have a look-see. Very functional Night Sisters right there. Alright. Alrighty. That's about where I thought they'd be. Rebels. Solid. He's got old Ben up, the Zeta. Nice. It's also kind of an older thing to see. Ooh, Stormtrooper on at 11. Nice. Some work on Ezra. Seps all together. Not looking too bad. I'd love to see a relic on Grievous. Grievous and B1, I think, are the key relics for this team. I would definitely like to see both of those. B2 at a relic's also nice. Let's see. Let's look at their Sithies. Lots of Sith going on here. Assassin, Marauder, Trooper. Nice. Got the Sith Empire boys. So there's a lot of decent stuff going on here. Alright. Alright. This one's a little bit more difficult. Because you've got a lot of the groundwork for Kylo. A lot of it's done, but then you've got, you know, your time locked over here. And Special Forces TIE Pilot obviously isn't activated. I don't know if you've got full shards or not. I don't know. But, I mean, it's solid to have the 5 G12s with some G12 plus pieces here. I mean, with the starring, though, you're probably 4, 5, 6 months away. It would be about getting the... I think your major slowdown would probably be getting the G13s. But you'd have a couple of months for that. I mean... And it's a strange one because you're also in that kind of position where you've got some decent work that would go with your... go in terms of getting General Skywalker, and your Septroids aren't far, but then you haven't really done work on the clones. So if you do clones in the General Skywalker one, maybe that pushes you back to like 6-7 months on Kylo. That's tough. That's a tough question to ask yourself. It's like, because you're not far from General Skywalker at all. You're really not. When you think about it, you just need... You need a relic here on B1, and then you can basically throw yourself at the event until basically you get General Skywalker. It could take a day of solid playing, but you could get there. And your Galactic Republic, they're ready to go. Like your Kenobi up to, I mean, you got to have him at least relic 5, I think. Same with kind of Ahsoka. Like I'd want 7 and 7, like I have, but I mean, your Galactic Republic's pretty much good enough to get through the event as well. I mean, just it's all hinging on the fleets. Don't know if you went. Yeah, you've got Negotiator, and hell, you might even have that done for the fleet's side. So you've got the development on the fleet. Yeah, you got Plo there, and let me just tag it this way. Sarge and Plo and Anakin, yeah. I mean, you're really bloody close. I mean, hell, I think that's even... Yeah, that's high enough. Your mace is high enough. So you could do the General Skywalker event almost as is. Almost. You just got to get B1 up, and you could definitely get it done. So, I mean, you're so close, you should definitely get General Skywalker. And then the question you have to ask yourself is, do you develop your clones in General Skywalker, or do you start trying to divert to Kylo? I probably would go for General Skywalker if I was you. Maybe do like a slow Kylo farm, because it's a strange one, because you're also kind of at that point with First Order where you're like, if I really push, I mean, if you really push, judging where you guys get with Naboo in terms of like your guild events and stuff like that, I think you'd probably be able to get, what, 2, 3 like G13s a month. So, I mean, you're not that far. I mean, you've just got to add Special Forces TIE Pilot and, get the gear up on Vet Han there. And then 2, 4, well, maybe do 3 a month probably. Yeah, you could probably do 3 a month. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So you're like 4 or 5 months away from Kylo if you started right now. If you focused on it, started right now. I mean, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. Like it's a long time and it's a lot of work for a character, but I don't know. It's a ridiculous character, and General Skywalker doesn't have the same viability that he did. But man, you're close. Anyway, so that's it for that, and you've got a decision to make, and you're kind of like you're. It's one of those ones where you're kind of like just so close, General Skywalker. I'm almost like just do that, but at the same time. That'll put you like what? Getting 5 relics there will put you what, 2 months back. So it'd be from going from like 4 or 5 months to maybe 6, 7, maybe 8 months for Kylo. So it's a question you're gonna have to ask yourself and see. One thing I can say is General Skywalker works pretty well in light side territory battles when you've got the relics on the full team. So you would be helping out your guild more, probably going for General Skywalker, but you'd be doing better in Arena with Kylo, and it would take months to get there. So it's a real give or take. Judging by your roster, you've got pretty balanced light side, dark side. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a decision you're gonna have to make, man. But it looks like you're in a good spot for both of them if you really like bang into it. It just really depends on how fast you're getting those G13s. And I know I've clicked off your account here. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, have a good one.